Horizon TV, the beacon for the nation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, our beloved viewers from wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to Horizon TV's Ramadan Synchronized Special Edition. Just as my amazing, beautiful sister Rahma Swaleh would say, mbio ya mgambo ikilia, basi jua kuna jambo. There is no way on earth you will see 4 Horizon TV, amazing, cream de la cream of Horizon TV's presenters seated together. Then you have to know there must be something special. Ama vipi ladies?
Kabisa. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Vijambo ndugu yangu.
Alhamdulillah Rahma, sina neno.
Yani unkaa kama swahaba leo.
Ngoja utasipokezwa hadithi basi au sio? Aisha, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam Faisal. I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Looking good today.
Thank you.
Mariam Ocharo, how are you?
I'm fine.
Ready for this special edition, guys?
Oh yeah.
Remember, you can be part of this conversation. 21951 is our SMS line. 0711707707 is our call-in. Talk to us. We are going to do a recap of Ramadan Synchronized that we started in this beautiful month of Ramadan. And we are going to have a special surprise for all of you, our viewers back at home. Special surprise. So, call a sister, to tell a friend, to inform a brother that y'all should be tuned in. All of you, call all of them. They should be tuned in, waiting for that surprise, because hatubanduki mpaka tukishafungua mwadhini. Ama vipi jamaa? Ladies, as we go on straight into it, let's talk about Ramadan Synchronized program. Rahma, how's Hala?
Alhamdulillah, all is well. Masikitiko kwamba jana ilibidi tukatishe, lakini inshallah vipindi vitaendelea. Ombi letu kubwa ni kwa mtazamaji ambaye amekuwa nasi kuanzia tulivyoanza gurudumu hili la Ramadan Synchronized, ambapo tunataka kujua tu pengine alifaidika kwa namna gani, ameweza kupata manufaa gani, pengine ameweza kuelimika kwa namna gani, na pengine hata ule uchache wa ilmu aliopata ndani ya kipindi cha Hala tukiwa naye Sheikh Juma Amir na Ustadh Arafa Khamis, Mungu aweke hai na uzima, inshallah aweze tena kutuelimisha zaidi. Atakuwa ni mwenye kutuambia pengine ni yapi ambao ameyabeba na anaweza kuyasambaza kwa wengine lao ataulizwa swali linalohusu masala wanawake na dini kwa jumla.
Kama nahodha wa kipindi cha Hala, as the host of Hala Ramadan, what stood out for you? All the topics that you have done, which one really stood out for you?
I would say ni ile swala la tahara, of which we tackle last 2 weeks. Lakini vile vile alhamdulillah jana tukazungumzia zakat fitri, na vile vile wanawake na Eidul Fitri, jinsi tunafaa kuwa katika hali hiyo na kuweza kuhudhuria swala hiyo katika uwanja. But nasema pia wajua hizi mada zote tulizozungumzia alhamdulillah zilikuwa 4, muda ulikuwa mdogo na lakini ulipita haraka. Ramadan as a family was our first topic, Faisal. Na mkikumbuka kwamba tulizungumzia kwa jumla tunafaa tuchukuliane kwa namna gani. Yalizungumziwa swala zima la msamaha, kutoleana sadaka, kusaidiana kifamilia, mke na mume kusaidiana nyumbani. Manake wanawake wengi kuanzia wakijua Ramadhani inakuja, wengi wengiwa na wahaka na wasiwasi kwamba haya Ramadhani hiyo yaje, ina maana jiko hili langu leo limebandikwa stamp, sura ni yangu kuanzia asubuhi mpaka jioni. Lakini alhamdulillah with Sheikh Juma Amir tuweza kusema kwa wanawake alhamdulillah ameweza kutuweka njia inayofaa, hususan kutupa mawaidha.
He's your advocate. He's your advocate. Everyone knows that. It's an open secret, guys. Amen. We love him. We love him so much. But again, he's your advocate.
Do you like that too?
No, see, he's been watching for you guys every other time. Aisha.
But that is how Islam is. Usiseme kwamba anatutetea just because anatupenda. Don't say it in that manner.
Okay, guys, we're not going to start a gender war here, are we?
No, but
thank you so
have
much.
to keep it clear.
It's okay. Clarify
you cannot
things.
attack us. We're 3 against 1.
Okay, sawa. Nice. Aisha, talking about Ramadan and what Rahma was saying, Ramadan with family, and she mentioned something that they spoke about in their program about forgiveness. It is something that it's so common that people to ask forgiveness just before Ramadan. It happens that people get that leeway of misdoing and undoings and wronging and oppressions, knowing that when Ramadan comes, I'm going to ask for forgiveness. What do you have to say about that, Aisha?
Faisal, personally, I wouldn't judge anyone. For me, if someone came and asked me forgiveness, even before Ramadan, I would actually forgive you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because, you know, they always say that we have Ramadan Muslims. For me, I think we all have a spiritual journey. And if that is where your changing point was, you know, you actually thought that you want to change, I think I would take you as that and forgive you, because we don't know where we're going to be the next moment.
Okay, so anytime you should forgive.
Yes.
But Mariam, you've been so silent. I don't know what's happening. I don't know whether you saw that meme that was circulating, making rounds on social media, that kwa wale ambao kwamba mnaomba msamaha kila mwezi wa Ramadhani.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know, basi raundi hatuwasamehi ngo. Honestly, seriously, it was making rounds. Was I the one who saw that?
It was, I even wanted to know the reason behind, like, I should know what am I forgiving you for before I forgive you.
Really?
Should it be an issue?
No, I don't think it should be an issue, because sometimes, you know, you can actually do something wrong but forget that you actually wronged someone, or maybe you could do something and not know that you've offended the next person, but they feel like, you know, Faisal has offended me, you know. Possibly, say for example, the way Faisal started, you know, introducing, and then you spoke, you never know, maybe I would have felt offended that, hey, Faisal, why did you start with me? You know. No,
Mariam, I'm sorry, I didn't start with you.
No,
I'm sorry, I didn't start with
it's
you.
just an example, okay? It's just an example. So sometimes you may make mistakes, but you really don't know if you really, you know, did a mistake. So when you ask for forgiveness, then that person, you know, just forgive them.
That's why katika Uislamu, kama mmenotice, alhamdulillah, dini yetu ni dini inayotufundisha akhlaq kwa upeo mkubwa sana. Unaona, ndo unaambiwa Faisal, before utamke kitu, fikiria kwanza. Nikilitoa hili neno ama hii kauli, je, ina athari yoyote kwa uzuri ama kwa ubaya? So watu wengine wakwambia, kwa nini mtu ufikiri kwanza before you make an action, you know? That is how we should live our lives.
Amazing. And as we are talking about Ramadan as a family, Mariam, sorry, Rahma, it was a very important topic. Ladies, I don't know about your areas, but I have a friend who, in their area, in their village, what they usually do is they take him together, the first cousins. All the first cousins. So what happens that they all take iftar together in one house as a family. So whatever the elder brother cooks and the sister cooks and the other one cooks, they all bring together and have iftar together with their families as a family. What do you guys think about that?
That is how it's supposed to be.
That's beautiful.
So
Extremely beautiful.
Watu wote wanapika kwa pamoja, right? Kunaletwa iftari.
Kila mmoja anapika kivyake nyumbani kwake.
Okay.
Kisha baadaye iftar all of those together.
It fosters, you know, togetherness and unity, and, you know, just being together with the whole of your family, and it also enhances family ties, you know.
Okay.
Ramadan is all about togetherness.
Yes.
Oh, lovely, nice. Moving on, Aisha, your topics. Tell us about Round Table.
Well, Round Table was just something very phenomenal. It was all about things in society that people are so scared to talk about.
Okay.
And I felt very privileged to get with my producer and everyone involved in it. We spoke about topics like haram police. Never did I think.
Haram police, but ilikataza sio? Ilikataza sio?
Ilikatazwa, yes. Sheikh Ibrahim Lithome said that we shouldn't use that term. But again, we got to learn so much, you know, and how we have people in society that judge us. Rahma Swale, mara ngapi umepata hizo comments? Hebu niambie.
Ni nyingi. Na lakini wajua sasa hivi maisha ni kwamba uangalie uzani wa kitu. Kama unaona hakileti maana katika maisha yako, kiepushe.
But again, I'm going to be the devil's advocate in this because no, I mean, they are not really being haram police as you're trying to term it. They are trying to they're trying to do da'wah. I mean, doing da'wah is an obligation upon every Muslim.
But there's a way in which you can do da'wah in you know, in what do I say, in a what do I say, like
in a very nice way, because at the end of the day, what does Islam advocate?
Honestly, Rahma, you also in the Timo, you and my
Wajua wengi wetu ni parents, Niambie mtoto ukimtolea kelele ama kumkemea na ukisema naye kwa utulivu, ni yupi ambaye atakusikiza Faisal? Wewe pia umekulia.
It depends. It depends.
What does it depend on?
Kwa nini imedepend? Kwa sababu vile ulivomlea sio tangu ulipoanza naye.
Okay, then I'll ask you another question, ladies. Your kid is approaching the gas, which is on, which is lit, and there's fire there are flames there. So would you tell your kid that the fire will burn him, or you would let him touch the fire himself and feel the burn and feel the heat?
Of course, you'd save your child, and that is no justification when it comes to haram police. This clearly shows me, Faisal, did you watch the program?
Yeah,
I did not watch the program. Because I gave two sides of the coin. Because in Islam, we encourage kindness. We encourage talking to people nicely and not bashing them.
How do you say you watched the program and I tried even calling, but again my call did not go through?
Because you didn't have enough credit.
No, I mean, I was come on now. Really, that's the card you're pulling?
Yes. Na dabo nayo ilikuwaje?
Tulikuwa tuzungumzia round table, hatujamaliza.
Wacha tukuchangamshe na wewe.
Dabo ilikuwa fresh. Ilikuwa fresh lakini
which was your favorite topic?
Nakwambia tutapotea.
People are complaining about the Sheng language. But again, we'll talk about that.
I learned so much, by the way. There's some Sheng words that you said. I think I've forgotten them. But zilikuwa nakwambia hata sitaki kujiembarrass.
No. That's not time for it. No, we still about round table. We'll come to double. Don't worry, guys. We'll come to double. You know, Aisha, yes. Talking about haram policemen. So, I mean, those people, they mean well for you until someone gets that energy, that vigor, that audacity to come and approach you, tell you that, hey, whatever you're doing is wrong. It's haram.
Yes.
You know? I mean, he loves you. He wants Jannah for you.
Let me tell you, when someone loves you, they approach you with kindness because they want to change you. They do not come in front of people. Today, Faisal, if you did something wrong and I came and approached you and I was like, you know what, Faisal, in front of everyone embarrassed you, you would never even want to look at my face. But if I took you on the side and spoke to you with kindness, that is what Islam advocates for. You would actually think of changing, wouldn't you? Are we on the same page?
I'll definitely consider maybe, what other topics stood out for you? And
then after haram police, I had racism, which, wow, for the first time ever, the comments that I read on Facebook were just outrageous, you know.
And Mariam was already smiling. I think she's burning to say something. Just say it as
it was a burning hot topic.
It's a very hot topic.
Yes,
it's a very hot topic. And we just saw some people arrive at some conclusions, you know, and stuff like that. It was really fun just watching all those comments and reading them with Aisha.
It was actually fun, at the same time very sad. As a presenter sitting here talking about racism in the 21st century, why, Faisal, today we are sitting, you're dark, I'm fair, we're all of different colors here. But at the same time, like today, if someone from your community came to my home and said that they wanted to marry me, you're Nubian, right?
Yeah.
I'm Indian.
Okay.
It would have been a very big issue. Why? Why?
No. Hey, point of clarification. Point of clarification. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. See, Aisha is kuji kwenye. Mama, I love you so much. Aisha is my sister and my colleague.
Faisal is my brother, and I announced it clear on TV. I meant to give an example. You know, we are so comfortable working together, you know, like doing business together. But when it comes to intermarriages, just because you're black, I'm white, you're yellow, you're blue, you're red, it's an issue. Why? That's my biggest, and it was so sad.
I think they're justified. Rahma, what do you think? I think they're justified.
Why?
To some
Give me your reason.
I mean, if it would be a problem at your place, I'm trying to understand because of the cultural differences. See, there's cultural compatibility that's very essential in marriage. Don't you think so, Rahma?
Let me ask you one question, Faisal.
Yes.
When you got to school, no, even not school, yeah? How did you learn to clean yourself and bathe? You were taught.
I was taught, definitely.
Very good. So cultures can be learned.
I mean, guys, listen. Mother to son or mother to daughter, it's different from spouse to spouse who are already grown-ups. And they're already
created
used
nations
to
and tribes for you to know each other.
I don't dispute.
So you just want to know someone, hey, there's Mariam, she's from South Coast. Hey, okay, fine.
So Mariam, what are
Faisal,
your
look at
foods?
this. I want to give you an example. Today, let's say someone from a different culture and another. Let me use an Arab and an Indian come together. How beautiful would it be? Like if we think, on the flip side, how beautiful would it be? We wake up in the morning, I learn, what do you eat at your place? Because of course, if your husband likes a particular food and your wife likes a particular food, you would make an extra mile. That you are learning. When you get your children, I got comments like, oh, our children are confused. Excuse me, there are couples that have made it, okay?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
their children know both cultures. And
Yeah.
we're here in this world to know each other and not to condemn each other.
Nadhani cha muhimu ni kuangalia Faisal na wenzangu ni kwamba malengo yako unapoingia katika ndoa aina hiyo ama kuchanganya damu kama wanavyosema wengi, huwataka nini hasa wewe? Wajua maisha ya ndoa siku zote, kwa sababu sana tunazungumzia maisha ya ndoa mimi na Sheikh Juma Amer, ni kwamba tizameni muna malengo gani kwanza, alafu musiwache wengine ama a third party kuingilia how you control your life as in your marriage life. Iwapo mtaleta mtu wa tatu ndani, nyinyi hamweki decisions zenu kama inavyofaa, hamwezi last, and that is a fact.
Anyway, at the end of the day, we'll all agree to disagree.
Yes.
All of us are
Okay,
justified
Faisal,
with our points.
I have a question to
Sorry.
you on that topic.
Okay, can we?
Let's say you
Because
are
of time,
saying that
Aisha.
intercultural conflicts happen,
Yes.
yeah? What about those people who like someone because of their akhlaq and are refused to marry them? They go marry someone from their community and they have
so
broken
wrong.
marriages.
That
what
is so
happens?
wrong. That is so wrong.
Thank you.
That is
You're
so wrong.
answering my question.
Definitely there are priorities to be given.
Yes.
There are priorities to be given, and that is akhlaq, and that is religion. Exactly. Those are priorities to be given. But again, there are other factors to be considered as well, guys. And remember, our beloved viewers back at home, we still have that surprise. Before you go to Mariam Mocharo, we still have that surprise that we have for you this evening. I told you, call a brother to inform a sister. Call a brother to inform a sister and tell all of them that we are having that surprise for you, that we are going to get some shots of it in a few. But again, before the surprise comes and before we go down there for Iftar, Mariam Mocharo, say hi, Ramadan.
All about your health, yeah?
You said my health is your responsibility, and
Yeah,
I've been
it is.
saying to you that I'm sick.
You are not sick, Faisal. You're perfectly healthy, say alhamdulillah.
What makes you think so?
I know so. I've seen you eat a whole senior on your own.
You have it.
No, sidhani kama alipimwa diabetes leo.
Yes,
Were you there when we were
no, no,
taking
no.
diabetes?
No.
You see? So you see, I'm here trying to help you. Watu walikuja wakapimwa ugonjwa wa kisukari, wakajua glucose level zao. Faisal, where were you?
I was preparing for this special edition.
So nikisema afya yako jukumu langu, I have actually done my jukumu.
No.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take it up after the show. So
Okay.
tell us about your show. How was it?
Amazing. I really learned a lot through the journey myself. I got to connect with so many people, and just the response from the audience just gave me a lot of heart and warmth to just continue. Yeah.
Really? What topics stood out for you?
I'd say all of them, but
Are you coughing or did you just make that up?
No.
Was it genuine?
Yes, all of them stood out, but cholera was the most important one because right now in Nairobi, at that time when I was doing it, there was a very bad outbreak of cholera, and it's still continuing here in Nairobi. There were some cases that we lost some people.
Sorry to cut you short, Mariam, because we are the surprise that we were talking about. The surprise. It's still there. Please don't go away. Don't go away. The surprise is still there. You're going to see it in the next very few minutes. Please, don't go away. The surprise, I'm told, we are almost there. We are almost there. Maybe my producer, Shakombo, would want to give a snip. Just something, Shakombo. Yes, you can see it. You can see it. Something is cooking. Something amazing is cooking. Look at that amazing, beautiful set. Dignitaries, delegates already seated there, waiting for someone special that you are going to learn about in a very few minutes to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, still our beloved viewers, call a brother to call a sister and inform your neighbors that you should all be tuned into Horizon TV to receive the special person to see him for the first time in our studios. Mariam, you're saying something.
Oh, you gave them a clue. You said it's a him.
No, come on, no, just relax. It's a patriarchal society.
Okay.
It's a patriarchal society.
Oh, wow, you
Aisha, kill it, please. Thank you. Gender wars after the show. Yes, Mariam.
Yeah, so cholera, and I'm happy to inform our public that I just learned yesterday that Mombasa is free of cholera.
MashaAllah.
No cases at all.
MashaAllah.
So cholera is still in the other parts of the country. And do you know, Faisal, it's a very simple disease to deal with, but then it kills in a matter of
How so?
Just hygiene. Did you know that less than 15% of Kenyans wash their hands when they leave the washroom?
Okay.
Less than 15% of Kenyans
I'm there.
wash what? Faisal?
I'm the bigger majority. I wash my hands. That's what I mean. I wash my hands. I wash my hands.
Are you sure?
I do. I wash my hands.
Okay. Yeah, so it's only hygiene, you know, just because it's from fecal mouth. So it's just hygiene. When you leave the washroom, wash your hands before you eat. Just wash your hands.
But again, Rahma, this is where I want to loop you in, Rahma. You know, there's that thing that neat men are boring, and you have a son.
Really? Who says that?
Neat men are not boring.
I think they're very attractive.
Very good, Aisha.
You got us wrong.
Took the words out of my tongue, if I can say that.
It is beautiful to see a
So,
neat
are you
man.
boring?
Yes,
Are
Faisal,
you neat in the
boring?
first place?
Okay, Rahma, the question is simple. Neat men are boring, and you're raising a son.
No.
So how do you reconcile between cleanliness and neatness?
Okay, kuna msemo mmoja niliusikia hapa ndani na hawa crew wako hapa rasisi, ni kwamba niliomba Vaseline. Nikauliza mbona wanaume miguu yenu mikavu? Nikaambiwa mwanamume hapati Vaseline kwa miguu.
Yes.
So I'm like, really?
Again, it's a
Is
notion.
it like, okay, hiyo ni fikra yenu kama wanaume ama ni nini?
Kama wananihitaji afya yao jukumu langu.
Listen, it's another notion that when,
Haya
as a
mapambo
man,
yao jukumu letu.
there's another notion, just in some areas, that as a man, the only places you apply oil, we call it Marvin, gloves, and socks. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Huku kwengine Mungu ni hukumia.
Face.
Oh
Marvin,
my.
gloves, and socks. It's another notion.
Okay.
That's what I mean. That's why I think it's important to have this discussion with men. Cholera outbreak and men. As I said, that notion that I said first, neat men are boring, and this other one, that as a man, a real man, cotton cut, Marvin, socks.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Is it on the part of grooming as clothing and everything?
I mean, this
personal hygiene,
These
body
are some
hygiene.
of the discussions that go on in some cliques of men, in some areas where men are together. These are some of the things that they talk about among themselves, with their peers.
So
It
ina
happens.
maana
They think that they are boring.
ukionekana we ni msafi kidogo wanakuwa na mushkili.
No, they don't think that they're boring, but rather when you become so neat, you become boring.
Why?
How boring.
Okay, putting it into context, mwanaume ni kutupa suti sitting room, kutoa socks hapo.
That is bad manners.
No.
That's what they say.
No.
Hiyo yaitwa tendekeza babangu.
Okay.
Hiyo ni
You
tendekeza.
should take examples from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi
Allahumma salli
wasallam.
alayhi.
He was very clean,
And that's why
very neat,
that's why there was no
well
cholera then.
kept.
That's why
Yeah,
there was no
see?
cholera then.
Yes.
Okay, kwani kutupa nguo ni kolera jamani?
Uchafu.
Uchafu, tunazungumzia uchafu,
Okay.
Faisal. Uchafu wa mazingira, takataka. Na I'm so surprised at the same time happy kwamba 001, county 001 ndo imelead kuondosha cholera. That fast.
Representing.
Which, I mean, a
Yes.
couple of months ago, everyone was making noise about the amount of dirt
Yes.
Yeah.
and filth in
Yeah.
Mombasa.
Yeah.
But you see, something
Alhamdulillah,
beautiful
tunasema
is
ni
when the
neema ya
noise was
Ramadhan.
made, they took action.
Okay.
So the media covering such topics, especially Mariam, I can commend you on that. Because when
Thank
I
you,
saw it
Aisha.
during Ramadan Synchronized, I'm like, okay, what is happening to Mariam? You know, like I asked so many questions. It's Ramadan, people want to know about their health. Why is she bringing cholera? But it's beautiful to see as a journalist, she took responsibility and talked about cholera. Her voice has changed someone's life.
Yes, for sure.
So, as simple as just being clean, cholera bye-bye.
Yeah.
What happens to those people who cannot afford good living standards? Like whatever he is living is just next to a sewer that's passing by. And that's where he can afford, or she can afford.
Well,
What happens?
Well, I think you need to take measures, as we were told by our doctor and the guy who came from the health ministry. Wash your hands before meals. Cover your food. Protect your food from flies. You know, wash your hands after you leave the washroom. Just because that sewage is passing by your doorstep does not mean that it flashes into your sufuria when you're cooking. You know, cook foods to the right temperature. Make sure that you're eating meals when they're hot.
Okay.
When your food cools down, then warm your food. Eat it when it's hot.
Wow. Wow.
Kuna wakati mmoja Faisal, ukikumbuka miaka ya nyuma kulikuwa na ile bird flu ambapo watu wengi waliweza kufariki. Lakini utafiti ulipokuja baadaye ukasema katika walofariki na maeneo ambayo yaliweza kuathirika, famili nyingi ama mataifa mengi ambao kuna Waislamu tuliepukika na tulihifadhika kutokana kwamba sisi ilikuwa ni watu wa kutawadha katika vipindi vitano vya swala. Ikaonesha kwamba kule kutawadha kwetu, kuosha viungo, tuliweza kuepukika na hii bird flu. That was a very amazing news at that time.
Na Rahma, nilitumia huo mfano katika kipindi pia, nikasema wajua vile ambavyo Waislamu all the time tunaosha mikono, lazima tutaosha mkono kabla ya kula pengine, ama tunaosha viungo vyetu vya mwili baadhi yake na including mikono mara 5 kwa siku. Na si kuosha tu hivi kuweka tu kwenye nini, kwenye maji, na wengine zaidi, sio? Maana kuna swala nyingine za sunna pale katikati. Na kuosha ni vile vile unavyoona hata katika
interesting enough, Sheikh Juma Amir, he always says whenever he's talking about hygiene that as a Muslim you're supposed to wash your hands a minimum of 15 times in a day. 15 times in a day. The first time when you wake up, before you have your suhoor, when you're making wudu for Fajr. I mean, he literally counted them. And even said it is sunnah, when you go home, before touching any other thing, you have to wash your hands.
Go straight and wash your hands.
So you see,
na ukizoea hiyo huwezi fanya kitu mpaka upate maji uoshe mikono. Huwezi kushika kitu. Wajihisi aswa kwamba kuna kitu una miss kama hujaosha mkono.
Interesting.
Hiyo ni kama wisdom behind Islam to our own health.
We have the answers.
Because mikono inafika mbali. Mikono inafika mbali.
And before we talk about Thawabu Dabo Dabo, because that's what we're going to talk about, we're going to watch what's happening on the ground. As my producer Shokombo is going to show me pictures coming from the ground, we still see dignitaries streaming in. We see dignitaries coming in where our surprise guest is going to be there. The tables are set, waiting for him. Our cameras are there. We're going to bring you live iftar from the main prayer hall at the Jamia Mosque Nairobi. Remember, for the first time in history, this has never happened. As we can see, staff from Jamia Mosque as well, they're ushering the dignitaries in. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot afford to miss this. As you can see as well, our elders, our leaders already seated on their table right there. Some consultations happening between Jamia Mosque Administrator Said Abdallah with other people from the other guests that will be coming in. So, our beloved viewers, you cannot afford to miss this. This is one of those shows that you really cannot afford to miss. Kosa ulie. It was a youth talk show that was characterized by Sheng. Although we got complaints, a lot of complaints. Did you guys understood by the way? Did you watch the show?
I have a question.
Yes.
Faisal, how do you know so much Sheng?
Actually, I'm born and bred in the ghetto.
Wow.
Born and bred in the ghetto, and that's why I did my primary school in the ghetto, and then high school. Mimi msewa mtaani. No, you don't want to go that route now because I mean, y'all gonna float. All of you are gonna float now.
Yeah, we could understand like half of it, and then kwa kwingine mara
we were floating.
Uzuri wako ulikuwa unamfikiria mtazamaji. Kina sisi yani. So ina maana unapoelezwa kitu na masheikh ulikuwa unaweza kuitafsiri kwa lugha ambayo ya kufanya. So I used to enjoy. I really enjoyed it.
Lovely. So I mean, I'm not going to talk about the topic that stood out for me. Rather, I'm going to ask you. So, which topic did you love most?
So you want to test if we were watching the show?
Sure, let's say it.
The drugs one. It really stood out for me.
Dating.
Drugs. So what did you say about drugs?
Seriously, Faisal, we had some
What did you
guests
say
whom you
about drugs?
invited as well.
Okay.
And one of them was a recovery addict, and
Okay.
he talked about
Yeah.
his experience, and he encouraged other people to stop using drugs and etc. and the health effects of drugs.
Nice, lovely. So what were your take homes?
For me, I was shocked.
Okay.
Like, I got to know that so many, because the first time you went on air, people were calling in to say that they're having a problem chewing mira.
Yes,
And
yes.
wow, that led me to talk about jihad on nafs. How do we fight it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
you were an inspiration to Aisha.
For
Oh
sure.
my God, Alhamdulillah. may Allah
And
accept
many
it from
out
me.
there.
Oh my God, Alhamdulillah. May Allah accept it from me.
I mean,
Thank you.
Amen.
Rahma.
The same ni kuhusiana na hiyo drug ulimix na dating, sio?
Yes.
Ambapo pia upande wangu nilipokuja ndani ya hala,
Yes.
maswali mengi, watu wamewekana kinyumba. Sasa hivi madamu ni Ramadhan, je, ni mtoe nyumba? Na ambapo uliweza kuiweka pia in your
Yes.
own shengi thing.
Yes. I mean, oh God, Rahma, seriously, you the sense
I
of
can't
humor.
do sheng. That's a fact.
You can't do Sheng at all.
At all.
Okay. The one that really stood out for me is actually the first time we were doing drugs and dating, and we were talking about drugs, particularly miraa, because it's something that's so widespread.
Yeah.
And Sheikh Nuruddin Kishki from Tanzania, when he was talking to his congregation in the mosque and telling us, like, you guys, do you know that miraa is haram? And I don't need to give you Quran verses nor a hadith to show you that miraa is haram. I'll just give you a very simple example. Imagine when you're seated and then see an imam walking and peeling his banana slowly and eating. Would you have any problem with that?
No.
Would you?
no.
But now imagine walking and seeing an imam with his black paper, in it, leaves.
You wanted to say the Sheng word.
Yes, leaves. The green leaves. Mira. Or he has a pack that has mira. And then he's just like chewing,
What is it
slowly
called in
taking it.
Sheng?
Okay, popularly known as Jabba, but again it has a lot of names, a
Okay.
wide variety of names, but popularly known as Jabba. So imagine seeing an imam chewing. What did you think about that imam? What would you think?
Very questionable.
Why questionable?
I would wonder, is everything okay with him?
Exactly. So the instincts already, the innate state that you're born in, which is Islam, already does not allow you to condone such a behavior from an imam.
Yeah.
You know, of which just got me thinking. And then he further said, those who chew mira justified say, this is just a plant. He said, then take cabbage as well. It's also a plant.
Yes.
Haya
Take
inakurudia
sukuma
kwako
wiki,
portion ya
alba-
mboga. Portion ya mboga
They
ndio.
start eating more vegetables, and that was the complaint even here today when we were talking about diabetes. It's just portioning and balanced diet. Take veggies.
Interesting discussion. Diabetes. What did you say about diabetes?
Faisal, did you watch my show today?
Honestly, I
doesn't
told you,
watch
I
our
was
shows.
preparing for
For
this.
the
I was
special
preparing
edition
for the
again.
special edition. You know, and I was preparing for the guest.
From what I know, huyu mtu anapenda vitamu. Basi uwe na wasiwasi.
Exactly. I love cakes. I love cakes. Wallahi, I do. I love chocolate
Okay,
fudge
it is
cake.
not bad to eat cakes and chocolate, but everything in moderation.
And fried stuff. Talk of cutlets, viazi vya karai.
Okay, now you're making me
everything in
hungry.
moderation. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Too much of something is poisonous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's this thing that I've heard that diabetes, it can be inherited. It's a hereditary disease.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're
Really?
a direct descendant, you know, first
Oh my God.
line of family, like say if your father had diabetes, then you'd have a 50% chance of having diabetes.
Really?
If you do not take care of yourself. It's not a death sentence that, oh, my mom has diabetes, okay, I will get diabetes. No.
Okay.
No.
What about mother?
Same.
Really?
Yes.
But Mariam, I have a question on that. You find that someone, like I have friends who eat a lot of sugar. Then there are those ones who take care of themselves. They live in gym. They'll do all those things you told us to do. But they get the diabetes. And the one who eats sugar like crazy is very well. Why?
That was also a surprise for me. And when the doctor left, they just told me, you know, everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
But apparently she also said, katika community ya Waislamu and, you know, the whole of Kenya statistics, Somalis have a problem with diabetes. And we know Somalis, they
How?
eat a lot of sugar. just because of eating too much sugar.
But
You see, because you're burdening your pancreas.
Yes, wengine wanakuambia kwamba una kisukari ama maradhi ya kisukari haimaanishi ulikuwa ukifuja sukari mdomoni.
Yeah.
But ni maumbile tu na kulingana na hayo anaosema Maria.
Wow,
So
that's
keep on having a chocolate cake, my dear.
Oh, I love my
But in
chocolate
moderation. In moderation.
We'll think about that later.
wow. I'm shocked. How did you find moderation, by the way?
How did I find moderation?
Yeah,
I got
moderation, because
inspired. I got inspired by my mom. You know, mothers are very close to us. And my mom
so
is
special.
a patient, a diabetic patient. So there was a time she got really, really sick. And the only reason is that she told me, mimi nilizidiwa kwa sababu sina encouragement nyumbani. Hilo lilitosha Faisal for me kumu-encourage mamangu. Akila nala naye, akichemsha nala vile vya kuchemsha. Sukari natia nusu kijiko kwenye chai ama kijiko kimoja level. Paka nikazoea Faisal. Ama watia asali badala ya sukari.
But it can't be cured diabetes, right?
But diabetes
You
haiwezi
have
kuwa
to
cured.
control yourself.
You just manage. You manage, but it cannot be cured.
You are looking worried.
Very worried.
Because Faisal yupenda vitu vya sukari sana.
And my mom had diabetes.
Oh yeah? So you have
yeah.
a 50% chance, but it does not mean that you will get it. Wewe just jiangalie vizuri.
Guys, this is serious.
Important
serious.
to not Faisal.
Did you have to spoil my mood just before Eid?
No, let me give you a tip.
It is a couple of days
No,
away.
Faisal, let me give you a tip, okay? The doctor said you eat a lot of roughage, yeah?
Okay.
Mboga, pears,
Oh my God.
those ones. And when you're making fruit, like when you're eating fruit, prefer to eat it than squeeze juice.
I think we have a problem as a society, mostly communities ambazo tunatoka area za pwani ama pengine maeneo tu ya Waislamu. Wana vile amereact na swala la mboga ni kwa sababu tangu tukiinukia
Hatufundishwi
umuhimu wa kula mboga.
Yeah.
Na sasa hivi hata mimi nikiintroduce to my kids.
Why
It's
would
an
I eat
issue. Do you
skuma and I
believe
can
Mariam and
do a wet
Aisha,
fry?
I have to blend it for them not to pick it out.
Serious.
Wow.
And you know blending ina reduce the nutrition.
I know, but then
nini.
I still want them hata kama nika 20% wakapate.
And remember, our beloved viewers, sorry ladies to cut you short because wow, you guys want to prophesize doom right now. 5 days or 4 or 5 days before Eid. Guys, the surprise, it's still there. Bado tuko, please, don't you go away. I see you're going to have that footage down there and the guests already streaming in. It's already getting packed. 20 minutes to 6 p.m. on the dot, we are seeing that the dignitaries are already filling in their slots, are waiting very patiently for our amazing guest, who's our surprise this evening right here on Horizon TV. So please, I beg of you, don't go away. Call the brother, call the sister. And it is at this juncture that it's important to note and apologize in advance. Because of the live event that will be happening, we will not be in a position to bring the evening adhkar. But the adhan, be assured, be guaranteed, it's going to be there. Our evening adhkar, our beloved viewers, kindly pardon us this evening because this is special. It can never be any special than this. Don't you go away. Ladies, Eid plans.
Well, you all know where we're going to be.
Eid plans.
Who wants to spill it out?
Eid plans. Ramadan, I mean, it's
wants to
it's
spill it
almost
out?
over. It's almost over. 4 or 5 days. It's almost over. Let's talk about Eid.
Well, Horizon
Yes.
TV for the very first time has partnered with the Hub.
Okay.
And we're going to be having a live Eid event.
Wow.
Faisal, why are you pretending like you don't know?
I mean,
Me and you are going to be co-hosting here.
I'm the moderator here. And you're
Yes, so we're going to be having...
drama in school.
Imagine, no. We
It's
didn't
very
have drama.
dramatic.
Really?
Subhanallah, really? Am I being
You can
dramatic?
really, yeah,
Come
very,
on.
you're a very
acting
good
here.
actor.
No, come on, ladies. Okay, so tell us about it.
Yes, so on Eid day, we're going to be having a live stream from 7:30 in the morning
Okay.
all the way to around 11:30. So from Saali, we're going to come back to the studios. The
Okay.
presenters are going to have something amazing
Wow.
for all the people out there.
So
So
why
they
should
need
I
to
watch
tune
that
in.
7:30? Why should they watch that 7:30 in the morning? Mariam, why should they tune
It's
in the
important
morning?
because there's a lot of things to learn from
Okay,
it. Mambo
okay.
mengi kuhusiana na Eid umuhimu. Okay, nisi spill, si ndio? But don't let the cat out of the bag.
Exactly. But don't let the cat out of the bag. But I just want to know, why should I watch?
Kwa sababu kuna mambo mengi Faisal ya kuweza kujifunza na tafadhali Faisal, sitaki kumwaga mtama kwenye kuku wengi.
So utajifunza tu mengi.
Utajifunza mengi, mtazamaji, tegea vitu moto vinakuja kwako Eid hii.
Not a single hint.
Horizon TV.
Those things that are going to be discussed. Can I get them
anywhere else? Let me tell you,
else?
Faisal, let me ask you, yeah? If you want to take a gift to someone, yeah? Wachagua wrapping paper nzuri ambayo utarap vizuri asione ile zawadi, ama wachukua karatasi ya lailoni apate kuiangalia ile TV Faisal aniletea ile.
Definitely gonna get a very good wrapping paper.
Thank you. They will not see the gift, right?
So it's gonna be special. It's gonna be amazing. And we're gonna be live from the hub for the very first time.
From what time?
From 2 to 4.
Okay.
Yes.
2 to 4.
Yes. Something for the kids with Iftar Jamal.
But
something for the women. Yes, we're gonna be having a morning session.
Okay.
And then we're gonna break at around 12:30, 11:30, and then from there they're gonna catch us at the hub live. 2 p.m. It's a date.
Rahma,
it's a date.
Whatever Horizon TV is gonna give, can I get it anywhere else?
No.
Can I get it?
Definitely not. Eid is our Eid. And alhamdulillah kufika mpaka leo ikiwa ni Ramadhani 25 ndio ishateremka hiyo. So najua wazi shamra ni nyingi katika kunulia watoto nguo, katika kutayarisha mapochopocho. Najua bwana harusi na wewe umeandaliwa vya kutosha. Alhamdulillah, wala usiongeze kitu hili anayoyasema. Lakini tunasema tumekupangia vipindi ambavyo alhamdulillah vitaweza kukufurahisha. Mungu atuweke uhai na uzima tuweze kufanikisha. Kwa sababu tutakuwa hapa asubuhi, tutakueleza watu misikiti mbalimbali na swali wakati gani na hapa saali inshallah. Kama kawaida yetu tutakuwa live from the studios, live from the grounds Aisha. Na hapa tutakuwa na mambo sitaki kuyasema mengi.
They need to
just tune in. Alafu vile tutakuwa huko The Hub. The Hub kutakuwa na segments kadhaa za vipindi tukiwa sisi hapo watangazaji wako. Basi hii ndo fursa uje kule tuonane inshallah, ulete watoto, kutakuwa na tumbuizo kadha wa kadha hasa katika mabembea. Unajua mara nyingi kwa watoto wetu ambao tumekulia upande wa pwani, Eid si Eid mpaka area za Makadara. Lakini huku twajaribu pia kumpa fursa yule alotoka kule aone pia hajakuwa na kuboeka.
We can celebrate Eid at the end of the day. Okay, nice. Lovely. So, you say you're going to be there. So, for the ladies who've been enjoying your show and would really want to meet you and shake your hand and say, Rahma, Sante Sana, you saved my marriage. Rahma, you made my husband change. Rahma, you did this, you did that. Can they get a selfie with you?
Obviously.
Rahma is the sweetest person ever.
Yes. Is that how they do it?
Stop it. We're not doing that now.
No slay queens here.
No slay queens, no slay queens. We are waiting for our guests. We are waiting for our guests that we've all been telling our viewers to wait there and remain glued on their seats and on their screens. Don't you touch that dial. We are going to be going live down there in a few for us just to get some few clips. But before that, Aisha, I have this something Horizon TV is planning on 29th of Ramadan.
What's going to happen, Faisal? Again, we are there together.
Huh?
We're there together.
Faisal.
Faisal I will always get you off guard, but you know we're there together.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so it's
going to be a very special edition where Faisal and myself will be here in the studio live from 4 p.m. to talk to you viewers, to tell us, you know, where have you sighted the moon. And if Eid is going to be on the next day, we will be giving the audience information, you know, what time the Salah will start, what they're supposed to carry, and stuff like that. So the moon wars are over because we're going to be here as Horizon TV stating.
So if you've sighted the moon anywhere,
you call us, text us.
Just call and
call
text.
Horizon TV.
And social media.
Yes, at Horizon TV Kenya. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yes. We're here for you.
Mariam, our lovely Mariam, tell us what's in store for us on Eid Day.
Come on, Faisal. kuna mambo mazuri
You know,
sana.
Mariam, we have to be smart here because the viewer needs to come. So tell them just a little bit.
Kidogo tu.
Hii ni fursa kwanza ya yule mtazamaji wetu mpendwa kuja kuzungumza na sisi, kuja kukutana na watangazaji wake wa Horizon TV. Kuna wengi Faisal ambao wanakuona
So they'll
na
meet you
wanaona
there.
yes.
Our superstar. Oh my God.
They'll meet
Wow.
you. They'll meet you.
And the small girls, they get a chance to get a selfie with you as well?
Definitely Faisal.
An
definitely.
autograph too?
Definitely Faisal.
Wow.
Anytime.
Nice, amazing. I mean, more reasons as to why you cannot afford to miss this. I mean, how on earth can you miss this Eid? It's coming. It's
Faisal,
coming.
it's not only Eid. We have also planned something
Yes.
from the 3rd. We're going to be having a Ramadan fair.
Okay.
So people can stream in at the hub, and
Okay.
there's going to be like a lot of stalls there.
Okay.
We're going to be having, you know, henna going on for preparation. So if someone is stuck, you know, the henna ladies, by the way, the ladies can attest here.
Really?
And maybe at home you've heard, they're always booked.
Yeah.
But right now, Horizon TV and the hub have you sorted.
Wow. Amazing. We're going to go down there. We're going to go down there. Just keep on salivating. Keep on salivating. I know those paints, those drawings that you can't wait for them. We are seeing our guests and our dignitaries already, some of them seated down there, waiting for our chief guest. Amazing. You can see Sheikh Ibrahim Lithome greeting some guests down there and welcoming the dignitaries. Oh my God, you can't wait. Any minute from now, our guests will be coming in and you're going to see him. I'm telling you, this is the home of history. Yes, they thought they were leading, but we are leading the leaders. Horizon TV. Ama vipi jamani? Hey.
The beacon.
Did you get straight for that? I mean, I just love the way it came out
We are
together.
synchronized.
Okay, let's do it again. Ama vipi ladies?
Kabisa.
Oh my God, wow. The studio is so lit, waiting to welcome our surprise guest. I'm not going to tell you details. Our surprise guest, that you're going to see him any minute from now. So, you said Hina's going to be there.
Yeah.
Food is going to be there.
Of course.
Faisal. Faisal apenda kula tu.
Alhamdulillah.
Bora chakula kipo.
Sote twapenda. Mbona tunajifanya hapa?
Kama ule
Lakini
msemo.
Faisal is leading the leaders.
Wala food.
Si kama ule msemo wa vijana kwamba wanaume huwa being neat is boring. Kuna na ule msemo kwamba ukitaka kumweza mwanamume ni sharti ulihudumie tumbo kwanza.
Bas.
Thank you.
Really?
May you live long.
Amen.
Live long, Rahma.
Amin.
A way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
You're
Simple
very
it
happy
is.
right now.
Oh
Yes.
God. Oh God.
Faisal, can I twist this? What about a woman? Once in a while, she would want to be surprised. Can you
Do
cook?
you do?
Can you cook?
And this is where, as I was telling you, the guest is coming, and you don't want to change that dial. You don't want to touch even that remote because he's going to be here any second, not just any minute, any second, any microsecond. Don't you go away. Now,
Hajayapenda, mambo
Chemsha maji tu.
hajayapenda.
guys,
Faisal
I
can
mean,
boil
who
water.
can't cook?
Have you tasted Faisal's boiled water?
Who?
Never.
That's so much below the belt. That is so below the belt. Mariam, that's so below the belt. I mean, who can't cook? Honestly, who can't cook?
What can you cook?
You don't want to try me, do you?
What can you cook?
We put you to test right now. Yeah? We tell our producer, you just call him producer Shakobo, to bring a cooking set in.
Shakombo, let her.
You throw.
Let her. Bring
Because
them.
he knows
Bring
it
them
can't
on. Let her.
happen.
Let her. And this is it. This is it. I can make you biryani within 5 minutes.
What
Only
kind
if,
There's
only
nothing
if,
like that.
only if,
5 minutes?
only if the cooking set is here in the next 2 minutes.
Really?
And the
Faisal?
ingredients.
5 minutes
If not,
biryani.
and this offer expires when the show is over.
Right.
Yes, it does.
Rahma, tutampata.
No,
They
the show-
have.
the offer
They
expires.
have.
The offer expires. So
Oh,
you're going to
no.
have cooking there.
No,
we didn't say
we
that.
didn't say
Those
that.
are your own words.
Yeah.
Do
we
we?
didn't say that. Tumesema tu tutakupata the hub.
So you're not going to have any competition there?
And then.
Well, they have to come and see.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't want to tell them what they're going to get there?
No.
Wacha tusome jumbe hapa zimeingia kupitia Facebook page yetu.
Yes, Rahma.
Rama Harun Rama sema mashallah my brother Faisal, keep it up, jazakallah khair, so
Shukran,
makbul
bro.
to all of you, asante. Ozil Yusuf Sheikh asema mashallah. Sebi, assalamu alaikum jamaa, tunakwambia wa alaikum salam.
Salam.
Asema my best regards from Abu Dhabi. Mudi Karim
thank you.
anasema
Sebi, when
following
did you go? Wait a minute, I know that guy. When did you go?
Abu Dhabi.
Anaoja nilipo bado.
What?
Sawa, let's go
Wango
ahead.
ndo hizo aibu ndogo ndogo.
Kwa TV mwanzo.
Aya, Mudi Karim from Hyderabad, India. Asha, the show is quite vibrant today, mashallah.
Oh, thank you.
Asante
Thank you
sana.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Sorry?
Go on.
What did you just say?
Okay, that's okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Faisal.
Yes, Ra. Yes, Mariam.
What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal is I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Okay.
But not now. This is where we come to you and tell you the surprise that all of you have been waiting for. All of you, since we started this show, we have been telling you about this surprise. He is a guest, a special guest. That's why this episode of Ramadan Synchronized, we called it Ramadan Synchronized Special Edition. It could not be any special more than this. Do you know why? Because he's here. Our beloved viewers back at home, from where you're watching us. As I said, it's a Ramadan Synchronized Special Edition. Guys, I did... it's okay. Just maintain your seats first. Yes. Maintain your seats first. Ladies and gentlemen, the guest is here. You've all been waiting for since morning. He's here. And we told you not to touch that dial. Ladies,
Yes.
how are you?
Hi.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Are you
Faisal.
ready?
So ready.
Are
Yes,
you ready to
Faisal.
welcome our guest?
Born ready.
Okay, then in a minute, are you ready to welcome our guest?
Born ready.
Come on, guys. This show is supposed to be vibrant. This show is supposed to be vibrant, okay? It's supposed to be vibrant, but again, come on. I can't feel the vibrance in this studio. Ladies, are you ready?
We are so
Yes,
ready.
we are
Ladies,
ready,
are you
Faisal.
ready?
We are ready, Faisal.
Are you ready, ladies?
We are ready, Faisal.
Okay, our beloved
audience
viewers,
ready?
our guest is here. Our guest is coming. He is coming in a very few minutes, and we're gonna count down in the next couple of minutes, seconds, and he is here, ladies and gentlemen. The head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, is with us in studio. Mr. President, Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I mean it, Mr. President. Here's your microphone, Mr. President.
Yes.
Firm handshake.
Absolutely.
This handshake round two, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Absolutely. We want to spread it across the country.
Sorry?
We want to spread the handshake across the country.
Welcome, Mr. President. Welcome to our set, Mr. President.
Asante.
This is Horizontv. You look sharp in a council, Mr. President.
You think? I think I look good.
Amazingly good.
Yeah?
Amazingly good,
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm happy to
President.
hear that.
Now, meet our beloved presenters. This is Rahma Swale.
How are you?
We have Mariam Ocharo.
Nice to meet you.
And we have Aisha Khan.
Welcome.
Nice to see you, Aisha.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now, Mr. President, if you could just walk with me
Where
next to
do
me.
you want me?
Start next to me, Mr. President.
Okay.
And we're having 4/5 days until we finish Ramadan, Mr. President. So, your message to all Muslims. Remember, Horizontv, it is the first Islamic TV station in the country.
That's correct.
Horizontv spreads not only across the country, but the wider East Africa region. Not to mention globally online, Mr. President. So right now, as you're speaking, millions of Kenyans and
Are watching.
Muslims around the world are watching you, Mr. President. We're actually reading comments from Facebook. People are watching us from Abu Dhabi, India, and as far as Pakistan, and Bangladesh as well. What's your message to them, Mr. President?
Well, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity to send my greetings to all Kenyans, to all who are watching around the globe, but especially in this particular season, to our Muslim brothers and sisters who are in that critical period as we approach the end of Ramadan. Mine to you is a message of peace. Mine to you is a message of unity and of love. An assurance that as Kenyans, we are a society that lives in her diversity, and that each and every one of us belongs, and all we need to know and learn, and I'm sure that is what the Quran teaches, is tolerance, understanding, and love for each other, for we are all children of God. I wish you a successful end to Ramadan. I look forward to partnering with you as we continue, as my friend here has talked about, with our handshake. And I expect you also to join me in shaking hands across the country and pray during this most important month and during this particular critical period for the continued peace, prosperity of all Kenyans. Eid Mubarak, and God bless you all.
Thanks so much, Mr. President. Just before I let you go, if you allow me, Mr. President, did you love Horizon TV?
Well, I am very impressed, I must say, because I've never been here before.
Yes.
And the people who are taking me around are shocking me with each and every room that they are opening.
Wow.
I didn't even know there was a TV station. I thought it was just a mosque.
Oh, really?
But I'm seeing a lot of great things happening here.
Yes.
TV station,
Okay.
a wonderful library,
Okay.
and I'm sure they'll show me more.
Sure, definitely, Mr. President. There's a lot in store for you. I really wanted to keep you long here for our viewers, but again, I'm told because of time, you have to leave. Thank you so much, Mr. President, for making time for us.
Thank you for welcoming us.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak, Mr.
God
President.
bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Mungu awabariki.
Thank you.
Tubariki sote.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Asante sana. Yes, guys, yes, that was the surprise we were talking about. The President of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, was in our studio. I mean, guys, we could not do history better than we did today. Imagine interviewing a president in the studio, a sitting president in the studio. Wapi ushaona imefanyika? Wapi ushaona imefanyika? Ladies, honestly speaking, interviewing a sitting president in the studio, ushaona imefanyika? No. For the first time?
Only happens at Horizon TV.
Only happens at?
Horizon TV.
I need to get that again. Only happens at?
Horizon TV.
Thank you so much, ladies. And our beloved viewers, remember that. Sorry. Excuse me. That's
Faisal,
the
you're
surprise
very
that we were
excited,
talking about. I mean, guys, the president of Kenya, as he said, it's time to share and spread the love. And he also said that we should spread the handshake spirit across over the country. And right now, we are going to go downstairs where the main event, at the main prayer hall, where the main prayer hall, where the event is going to be happening. As you can see, dignitaries are already seated there waiting to welcome the president. We have our deputy imam of Jamia Mosque, Sheikh Juma Amir, already sitting and consulting with Sheikh Ibrahim Lithome, sitting and consulting. We are seeing Muslim leaders seated waiting to welcome the president of this beautiful Republic of Kenya. And as they are taking their seat, it shows me that the president is a couple of seconds away from arriving there. We are seeing the security detail quite tight there, waiting to usher in the president. I mean, guys, Horizon TV, the place where histories are made. Imagine.
For the nation.
Faisal, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes.
How did you feel shaking the hand of the president?
I feel like I'm the next president. I just feel that. It's a feeling.
Inshallah.
I think he's going to be the next president.
Ramadan na tunaambiwa kwamba dua hukubalika karibu na kipindi cha
And the president is walking in right now in the main hall where the iftar is going to be served, and we are urging you not to go anywhere because you're going to go down there and see what's going to happen, the rest of the events down there at the main prayer hall. But please don't you go away because we're going to be back and wrap it up. The Ramadan Synchronized Special Edition. Shakombo, take it away. is currently signing the visitors book. As you can see, Jamia Mosque Committee members, together with other Muslim leaders. You can see the leader of majority in the parliament, Honorable Adan Duale, is right there standing behind. We are seeing the Imam of Sheikh Muhammad Salihu. We are seeing as well who is the Secretary of Jamia Mosque Committee. We are seeing as well, also seeing Sheikh Abdul Latif, the chairman of Jamia Committee, is also approaching the desk and hugging the president of Kenya right now and officially welcoming him. We're looking at other leaders who are shaking the hands of the president and officially welcoming him to the Iftar dinner. We are looking at the chairman of the board of Horizontv, that is Sheikh Abdul Latif Issaji, also welcoming the president, Sheikh Fatuddin Thangal, as well right there. We are looking at the Jamia Mosque Committee members placing themselves behind there for a group photo with the president just before the pulpit. Just in front of the pulpit, we are looking at the president now going back, escorted of course by Jamia's Deputy Secretary Ibrahim Ahmed Alas Johnny there, shaking hands with the leaders. The president sitting next to Mzee Osman Warfa, who's the Jamia Mosque Committee Chairman, and on the other side is sitting the Leader of Majority, Honorable Adan Duale, and we're looking at Mzee Abdul Bari there, who is the Secretary General of Jamia Mosque Committee as well, all posing for a picture with the president. Remember, our beloved viewers, this is historic. For the first time ever, Sheikh Mohammed Salihu as well joined in the picture. This is historic. It has never happened. For the first time, it's happening today. It's happening today, our beloved viewers. As I told you, this is historic event, of course, in the history of Jamia Mosque, in the history of Horizontv. For the first time ever, Horizontv, we've had Jamia, we've had the sitting president being interviewed on a live show right here on Horizontv. So the president is taking the picture there with the board of directors and Jamia Mosque Committee members as they are being right now directed by the president's protocol. Now we are heading into the main hall where the iftar will be taking place, and we are looking at members of the presidential press service. Already they are taking in their positions. We have Horizontv staff there ready to usher in the president and bring it to you live from wherever you are watching us from. Remember, this is Ramadan Synchronized Special Edition, Special Iftar. The guests are standing up.
My sofa diso. Wanku yere. Mkalishe mzee. Assalamu alaikum. Please have a seat. We'll all get a chance to see the president. Please have a seat. Uko nyuma. Kaeni nyuma, kaeni tafadhali. Tafadhali naomba mukae. On the sides, tafadhali ingieni huko. Tafadhali sana. Twende. Okay, anza.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, the President of Republic of Kenya, you're welcome to the Jamia Mosque. May I now invite Johnny to head the program.
Thank you so much. I know if you say Ibrahim, a lot of people will not know. I've accepted the name Johnny. I want to take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta, for joining us today for our Iftar program. I thought, is the Prime Minister? No. I'd also like to welcome the Leader of Majority, Adan Duale. You know, we used to school with him, tulikula na githeri. And I'd also like to welcome the Governor of Nairobi, His Excellency, Mike Mbuvi Sonko. Amumuone amevaa kanzu, yuko hapa. Oh, my apologies. I would also like to recognize the Minister for East Africa, Adan Mohamed. Adan Mohamed, oh, yuko hapa. And then the Minister for Devolution, Eugene Wamalwa, my friend. Ate amevaa kanzu, hamtamjua, mnafikiri Muislamu. Karibu sana, all members of parliament, the diplomatic community, the Qatar ambassador, His Excellency Jabbar bin Al-Dosari, His Excellency, the Honorary Consul for Niger, Munir Chaudhry, and all protocols observed. Karibuni sana. We want to start our program. We know the Iftar is near. Even if we have the president in bado iko. My request was that the president leads the prayers today. Amesema si Ramadhani, next Ramadhani. So ningetaka kumkaribisha chairman wa Jamia Mosque aje atupe mawili ama matatu kidogo. Pole mzee.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Brothers who have gathered here today of all faith, we most sincerely are happy today because it's the first time in the history of the Republic of Kenya for a sitting president to come to this mosque and give us this opportunity. For all Muslims, wherever you are in the Republic and beyond, you need to realize that this young man, Uhuru Kenyatta, is a special leader. For the first time, he is now opening a new door for the Ummah, for the Muslims, for the unity of this country. Your Excellency, sir, we welcome you. And again, we welcome you to the Karibisha. Tunakukaribisha sana na ujue ya kuwa Waislamu ni watu wataifu na watakuunga mkono kwa mambo yote, hasa maneno ya ufisadi na mambo mengine ambayo unajihusisha. Kwa hivyo karibu sana, asante sana.
Asante sana. Huyo ndio chairman wa Jamia Mosque. Ningependa pia kumkaribisha waziri wa tourism Bwana Najib Balala. I want to recognize the presence of the Prime Minister for Yemen, Dr. Ma'in Al-Said. Karibu sana. Then I'd also like to quickly just to recognize two CASs, Hussein Dado and Dr. Rashid Abdiaman. Next, I will want to call the Treasurer for Jamia, Professor Isaji.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. All protocols observed, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, you're coming to this mosque, Jamia Mosque, as has been said by my Sheikh Osman Warfa, is a historic event in the history of this nation. This is the first time ever a sitting president of this state has ever come to this mosque, and we say thank you very much, Your Excellency. You have not only honored us, but by extension, you have honored the whole of your Muslim citizenry in this country. You have taken us through a journey. We go back to our history, when a delegation of Christians was received by our Holy Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, in his mosque. He welcomed them, he accommodated them, and you'll be surprised, Your Excellency, that he also allowed them to pray in his mosque with their crosses. This is us, Your Excellency, the Muslims. We are also humbled that you have chosen to join us today and be part of your citizens, the Muslims, in breaking their fast during this blessed month of the holy month of Ramadan. As you are aware, Your Excellency, the act of fasting in the month of Ramadan is more than just a ritual for us. It is part of our annual retraining towards God consciousness and piety. We are also reminded of the Iftar dinner that you hosted for Muslims at State House way back in 2013. Again, we made history. The first time that the call for prayer was actually made in State House, and the first time ever that Muslims were led in congregation for their Maghrib prayers. Our Prophet has taught us, and he has said, who does not thank man does not thank God. So we say, thank you, Excellency. As you've heard, Your Excellency, this is the largest mosque in this country with a capacity of accommodating more than 12,000 worshippers at a given point in time. This mosque is more than 90 years old and was constructed way back in 1925. It actually took 10 years to complete this mosque. It was Muslims who were part of the workforce constructing the Kenya-Uganda Railway. Because of its significance to Muslims and the nation at large, this mosque is gazetted as a national monument and thus has become a tourist attraction in Kenya. Jamia Mosque, Your Excellency, is not only a place of worship, establishing the daily prayers, but a community center which caters for various needs of the Muslim community. This mosque not only plays a crucial role in the spiritual development of Muslims, but also supports various social welfare activities, such as education, health, and interfaith programs. In this complex, as you have seen, Your Excellency, we have a library, which is open to all faiths. We have a vocational training college, a multi-purpose hall, and a media house, which comprises the Friday Bulletin, which is a free weekly news publication distributed countrywide, and also our flagship channel, Horizon Television, where we have just sent a message live to Muslims in this country. For many years, Jamia Mosque has been the focal point for Muslim activities in Kenya. We work closely with various Muslim organizations in this country. Recently, Jamia Mosque was among the partners at the ongoing UN Habitat Conference at Gigiri, where we were among the sponsors of the Interfaith Dialogue Conference. Your Excellency, as has been stated by my chairman, the basic rule that governs the relationship between us and people of other faiths is that of peaceful coexistence, justice, and compassion. Our Creator expects that of us. In the Holy Quran, and you allow me to recite in Arabic and then translate it, Allah says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم إن الله يحب. Allah says, and for such who are non-Muslims, who do not fight you on account of your faith, or drive you from your homelands, God does not forbid you to show them kindness and to deal with them with equity, for God loves those who act equitably. Guided by this principle, Your Excellency, our focus is not only Muslims. We do understand that there are a lot of misconceptions about Islam and Muslims. In October last year, Jamia Mosque organized an open day program where the doors of the mosque were open to all. Hundreds of visitors, including Christian clergy, visited the mosque and took time to familiarize themselves with issues about Islam and Muslims. To further promote the spirit of interfaith relations and harmonious coexistence between Muslims and non-Muslims, the Jamia Mosque Open Day program shall be, inshallah, an annual activity in the calendar of this mosque. In addition, we are promoting the same through our TV Horizon station and also our newsletter, the Friday Bulletin. Your Excellency, the Muslim fraternity appreciates the goodwill gesture that your government, for the second year running, has extended to the Muslim community by waiving taxes on imported dates. As you are aware, dates are part of the staple diet for Muslims during the holy month of Ramadan, especially at the time of breaking the fast, as you're going to see, Your Excellency. We, however, note with great disappointment that this year, due to acts of commission and omission by certain officials of KRA charged with import clearance, dates that were destined for the country were held up at the port. And sad to state that as Ramadan is coming to an end, Muslims are yet to benefit from such waiver, Your Excellency. We appeal to you to take appropriate action against such officials to ensure that such acts do not occur in the future. Excellency, following an appeal from the Muslim leadership, the founding president of the Republic of Kenya, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, in 1971, assented the request and declared Eid al-Fitr a public holiday. As you are aware, Muslims have another important religious holiday, Eid al-Adha, which is the festival of sacrifice. This is the day in which we join billions in the world to commemorate the conclusion of the fifth pillar of Islam, Hajj, as well as a special relationship that we have with the Prophet Abraham, may peace be upon him. Incidentally, this day is not recognized as a national public holiday. It is our humble request that this day also be declared a national public holiday to enable Muslims enjoy the festivities which come with this day. We also take this opportunity to thank you and your government for setting up a special desk at the Immigration Department for processing of passport application for those planning to go for Hajj, to get their travel documents with ease and in good time to enable them undertake this religious obligation. Your Excellency, as you're aware, the issue of national identity is a matter of great importance to Kenyans. We, however, note that for a long time, since independence, Muslims have been undergoing difficulties in accessing important identification documents, especially the national ID and passport. There is a silent practice routinely applied that requires Muslims applying for these documents to go through a vetting process. Due to this selective treatment, many Muslims in the country have not been able to obtain these important documents, thus being denied their right of national identity. Like other Kenyans, and has been said by my chairman, we are concerned about violent extremism, which has led to the loss of lives of innocent people, both Muslims as well as non-Muslims. Islam does not support these acts of violence. And Jamia Mosque, through the pulpit and its channels, the Friday Bulletin and Horizontv, continue to carry out awareness campaigns against these vices and rally Muslims to stand firm against extremism and terrorism. We are, however, deeply concerned about human rights violations, especially with regard to extrajudicial killings and enforced disappearances. During the efforts to combat terrorism, several people have lost their lives, while scores have disappeared without trace. Families have been left in anguish and pain as a result of such illegal acts which are carried out by some elements within the security agencies. Such actions, regrettably, undermine the campaign against terrorism, alienate part of the community, and further complicate the government's efforts to stamp out terrorism. We appeal to you to address this, Your Excellency. Due to the growing population, the Muslim burial sites at Kariakor and Langata cemeteries are full. We request His Excellency, the Governor of Nairobi, who is here with us, to allocate us land to help us address the challenges of burying our dead. Corruption, as we know, remains a chronic problem facing the country. And this evil should not be tolerated, as it is the biggest hindrance to the development and progress of this country. Jamia Mosque and other Muslim organizations firmly support the government's interventions and fight to curb corruption. We urge you to act decisively against those involved in corrupt practices, regardless of their position in society. Once again, we are reminded of an incident where nobles of the tribe of the Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, approached the Prophet to influence him not action against a noble woman who had stolen. His answer was very clear and decisive. He said, if Fatima, meaning his daughter, if Fatima, the daughter of Muhammad, had stolen, I would have taken action against her. As Jamia, we shall continue to use our structures to address this evil. Last but not least, we have a concern about the mushrooming bars and nightclubs around the mosque. The noise and activities from these have a negative impact on the sanctity of the mosque. We appeal to His Excellency, again, the Governor of Nairobi, to take necessary measures to protect the sanctity of this mosque. As citizens of this country, Your Excellency, we assure you of our support and commitment to our beloved country, Kenya. We ask the Almighty Allah to guide you as you discharge your responsibility. May He give you the strength and wisdom to lead this nation in a manner that will please Him and earn His pleasure. Your Excellency, we urge you, lead for the sake of your Lord. And remember that Allah has bestowed you with many favors that you will be held accountable for on the day of judgment. Once again, thank you for honoring us with your visit and presence this evening. Ewe Mungu yetu, ibariki nchi yetu. Thank you.
Takbir. Tunashukuru sana. I've just seek the permission of our governor because of time. He used to speak. Governor ni mtu wetu mnajua. So he's given me the permission to call the leader of majority, Honorable Adan Duale, to come and give a few remarks and then invite the president. On my part, I want to recognize the presence of my MP, Yusuf Hassan.
بسم الله الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Your Excellency, because of time, Professor Esaji, a Muslim scholar and as a professor at the School of Business, University of Nairobi, has said it all. For us, this is very historic. It will go into history as the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya who paid a visit to Jamia Mosque on the holy month of Ramadan and more so on the last 10 days of Ramadan. Takbir. Takbir. Your Excellency, we will join you in making sure that you build a society that is united, where every Kenyan, regardless of his community, his religion, where he comes from, feels at home and lives in a very peaceful Kenya, where all of us are proud of each other. And Your Excellency, we will stand with you to make sure that we are part and parcel of the national security status of our country. Either extremist groups, whether it is from local criminals, we will stand with you. Your Excellency, finally, the Muslim community have asked me this to tell you. We have a university and the Vice Chancellor is here. Professor Idle, are you here? Yeah, he was also the chairman of the University of Nairobi Council, Your Excellency. That man, you gave him a job to be the chairman of University of Nairobi. Now he's the Vice Chancellor of Umma University. They have gone through the government system. They have all the paperwork. Your Excellency, we would like you to direct the Minister for Education to give them a charter. They are in every county. They teach both religion and secular. And Your Excellency, that is the only request the Muslim community has asked me to do. And we also want to thank you because Honorable Yusuf is here. Through your support, the Muslim community have a member of parliament in the Nairobi County, Your Excellency. Yusuf is here, and I'm sure not because of the votes of the Muslims, but because of you and telling people that Yusuf must be given a chance. With those many remarks, because time is around the corner, I think I will ask Johnny that we open our fast, we pray, we eat, and then the only key speaker remaining will be His Excellency the President, so that the mosque is full. It's 10,000. They want to listen to you. So I think we will postpone that we will invite the President when we open our fast. We don't want to cut him short when the Adan is raised, which is about another 2 minutes. So do we agree with that, Jamia Mosque? Yes. Is that okay? Yes. We open our fast, we pray, and then we ask our leader to address us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Tumekubali maombi ya the leader of majority. Tutafanya the last speaker now after muadhini, na hiyo ni the president. Wale watu wako nyuma, tafadhali jipangeni, tende itafika, tafadhali jipangeni so that tuna swali upande hiyo. Mkishafungua baada ya muadhini mtarudi nyuma. Upande hii pia mtarudi nyuma alafu mtarudi. Shukran.
Go on. Okay, so what do you
Amina handheld mic. Hope unanisikia.
Uh, Beloved viewers back there at home, you saw it is truly a historic day in Nairobi, particularly Jamia Mosque and Horizon TV and all Muslims in the media fraternity. Horizon TV broke the record, made history today, interviewing a sitting president on a live show. Where have you seen that happening in Kenya? We did it, and this is a special iftar. As you've seen down there, the event is already ongoing. But again, from studio, we have nothing much to say. Maybe just to pick some pointers from what the two chairpersons have said. From Sheikh Mzee Osman Warfa, he officially welcomed the president, and then Professor Abdul Latif Isaje, who's the chairman of the board of directors of Thomas Communication, which is a company owning Horizon TV, already brought up some issues to the president's attention that should be addressed on behalf of the Muslim community. Our beloved viewers, from here on studio, I have nothing much to add, but I'm going to take you down there for live prayer in Jamia Mosque. Again, a historic day, as I've said, live Maghrib prayer in Jamia Mosque, which after that, we're going to go back and listen to the president's speech. What has he prepared for us? From the studio, Ramadan Synchronized Special Edition. Consider it a wrap from me. I have been your host, Faisal Kasim, and twende tukaswali. Don't forget me in your du'as. Assalamu alaikum.
Please let us sit down. Let us sit down. Everybody back to his place. Tafadhali. Tafadhali sana. Tafadhali. Tafadhali sana. Kaeni. Tafadhali tembeni mkikaa tafadhali. Tafadhali. Badi. Kila mtu arudi palile alikuwa amekaa tafadhali. Tafadhali sana. Kila mtu arudi palile alikuwa amekaa. Tafadhali sana. Don't displace anybody. Don't displace. Kama ulikuwa hujakaa, tafadhali don't displace anybody. Kama ulikuwa hujakaa, tafadhali don't displace anybody. The seats were arranged, tafadhali, tafadhali. Tafadhali. We'll have the time. The president will address us. Tafadhali. Tafadhali sana. Tafadhali sana kaeni.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ningeomba ndugu zangu Waislamu tuweze kukaa kutulia ili tuweze kuendelea na programu yetu. Ningeomba tuache kutembea, tuache hizi movement, tutulie tuweze kuendelea na programu yetu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay. There has been so much demand before the prayers that the governor must speak. There is enough time now. So the governor of Nairobi, Bwana Mike Mbuvi Sonko, tafadhali karibu. Alafu mkaribishe rais.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Takbir! 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 Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, viongozi wa Waislamu, imam wa Jamia Mosque, mabalozi wote wale wako hapa na Waislamu wote, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh tena. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwanza kabisa ni kukupongeza kwa sababu kwa historia ya Waislamu hapa Nairobi, wewe ndio umekuwa rais wa kwanza katika historia ya Waislamu kuingia kufuturu na Waislamu wa Jamia Mosque. Shukran sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Zile siku zingine miaka iliyopita Iftar ulikuwa unaalika Waislamu kule State House. Na pale State House Waislamu walikuwa hawaingii ndani wote. Kwa hivyo leo umepata fursa ya kuongea, kujiunga na Waislamu zaidi ya 10,000 wa hapa Nairobi. Kwa hivyo pongezi sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Na ya pili, kabla nikae, kuna mambo yameongelewa hapa na profesa. Ningependa kumwambia profesa, Nairobi safari hii iko na governor anayemcha Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For ile request ya zile baa ambazo ziko karibu na msikiti
sio kesho, leo. Leo tutahakikisha mahali karibu na msikiti hakuna najisi aina yote itakuwa inauzwa hapa Nairobi. Tutahakikisha zile mabaa aidha wakati wa swala ziheshimu swala, wawache kupiga kelele, ama tu cancel license zao na tuzifunge. Ya pili, bado mambo ya cemetery ya Waislamu. Tayari tulikuwa tumepanga mipango, Mheshimiwa Rais, pale kando ya Lang'ata Cemetery kuna shamba ambayo ilikuwa tumepata, lakini tutangojea kwanza Land Commission irudi, sababu muda wao umeexpire, ndio tuweze kukalia hilo swala, kwa sababu sisi ni serikali ndogo. Mheshimiwa Rais, serikali yako ndio serikali kubwa ambayo tunaheshimu. Land Commission to guide, tuweze lile shamba, ndio ndugu zetu Waislamu waweze pia kuzika ndugu zetu wanapotuacha pale Lang'ata. Mheshimiwa, tumesikia hapa, nafikiri profesa ameogopa kusema kuniwekelea makosa mingi. Tumesikia pia kuna shida ya chokora hapa karibu na msikiti. Hiyo pia ningependa kuhakikisha mbele ya rais tutafanya tuhakikishe Waislamu wanapewa heshima yao. Mambo pia ya siku ya Ijumaa, nasikia parking huwa mnalipishwa. Mimi kama governor nimesema hiyo nimeondelea mbali, hakuna watu kulipa parking wale wanakuja kuswali. Pia Mheshimiwa Rais, mambo ya misikiti, ni misikiti mingi sana hapa Nairobi haina stakabadhi ama title deed. Jana tulikuwa na iftar yetu pale City Hall, tulikuwa na maimamu wote kutoka 17 sub counties kila constituency, na tumesema ile misikiti yote ambao haina title deed tutahakikisha sisi tukishirikiana na serikali yako ile misikiti yote inapata title deed bure bila kulipishwa hata shilingi moja. Na pia Mheshimiwa Rais, wakati tuliwaivia makanisa rates, pia tuka extend vile kwa Waislamu, tukasema madrasa zote Nairobi na misikiti yote Nairobi tutawaive zile rates. Mheshimiwa Rais, nitaendelea kuongea kidogo mpaka umalize kula, sababu nasikia mimi ndo nakualika. Miaka iliyopita msikiti wetu wa Jamia Mosque tulikuwa na shida kubwa sana. Shamba yao ile ilikuwa pale chini Grogon. Kulikuwa na siasa mbaya, wale viongozi walinitangulia walishindwa kutetea msikiti, kufence ardhi yao. Lakini ningependa kupongeza Johnny, Sheikh Idris na maimamu wengine, tulishirikiana tukasema msikiti wa Jamia hawezi dhulumiwa ardhi yao, Sonko akiwa kiongozi kwa hii Nairobi. Kwa hivyo tulishikana na wao, tukaweza kuongea na yule mwenye shamba Hebatula ambaye aliuzia Jamia Mosque, wale mechanics wa Grogos ambao walikuwa wanazozana na msikiti. Tukasema hatuwezi kubali watu wazozane na msikiti. Msikiti ni mahali ya kumwabudu Allah. Kwa hivyo Mheshimiwa Rais, tunavyoongea Jamia Mosque imefence shamba yao pale Grogon, na pia wakapigania haki za mechanic wa Grogon, wakaweza kupewa shamba ekari 4 pale Grogon, na sasa watu wa Grogon wanaishi vizuri na Waislamu wa Jamia na wale wengine. Ile chuki ambayo ilikuwa kati yao na Waislamu iliweza kuimaliza kwa kuonesha uongozi mzuri. Kwa hivyo mimi sitakuwa na mambo mengi sana Mheshimiwa Rais, lakini labda niite waziri Haya, ningependa alishatambuliwa. Alikuwa ananiambia nitambue ndugu yangu Yusuf, naona ameshatambuliwa. Lakini ningependa tuendelee kula. Hata mimi leo nilikuwa nimefunga. Niendelee kufuturu, alafu ndio niweze leader majority arudi pia tuweze kumwalika rais wetu mpendwa wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Mheshimiwa Rais, wajumbe wetu wengi wako Meka na magovernors. Ukiendelea kula, wacha nimwite Mheshimiwa Waziri Najib Balala maneno mbili, alafu pia nimwite Mheshimiwa Waziri Adan. By that time wewe ukwa umemaliza.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, leo ni siku ya historia kubwa kwa sababu Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya ameingia ndani ya msikiti, na ameingia ndani ya msikiti kutambua kuwa wafuasi wa nchi hii ama waamini wa nchi hii wako na amani, na wewe umetambua kuwa ndani ya msikiti kuna amani. Your Excellency, you have done so much for the country, and you have done so much for the Muslims. Since you started your leadership in 2013, you invited us at your home. Today we have invited you to the home of God. So we highly appreciate it. And Your Excellency, I know it is not normal, but also we don't take it for granted what you give to Muslims. It is not just about right, but it's about having the courage to give those rights. So Your Excellency, mine to say thank you very much. We appreciate everything you do, and we appreciate every effort, commitment that you have in transforming this country. And we will support you and we'll work with you as a Muslim community so that we can be able to deliver what is right for this country. So thank you, and God bless you all. Sasa namwalika ndugu yangu Adan Mohamed, waziri wa East African Community.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think, Your Excellency, I will not add much to what has been said. Lots of my brothers have already commented, and appreciating your presence here today. I had the opportunity to pray next to His Excellency the President, and I can confirm to you that I think after 2 or 3 more rounds, he will probably be able to perfect a Muslim prayer. And so mine is just to really reiterate the goodwill that we have as Muslims for all our brothers and sisters in this country. Under your leadership, the progress that we have made in this country is something that we should not take for granted. Your desire and ability to be with Muslims like you are doing today is something that many people should not forget and take for granted. And more so doing it right in the heart of the biggest and the most critical mosque here in Kenya, the Jamia Mosque. So with those many words, mine is just to say thank you very much. We appreciate your time and your company on this very wonderful opportunity where we are breaking our fast. Asante sana, Your President, Mr. President.
Your Excellency, I also want to thank the ambassador of Qatar because Qatari Charity was feeding the over 500 Muslims who are opening their fast every day from day one. Now it's my singular duty and honor to invite the President of the Republic of Kenya, Sheikh Uhuru Kenyatta, Takbir, Takbir, to come and address the Muslims.
Haya.
wananchi wenzangu, viongozi ambao wamefika hapa, our dear brother, the Prime Minister wa Yemen, Assalamu alaikum. Takbir. Tajifunza tu pole pole. Wenzangu, let me just speak in English since everybody has been speaking in English. Mine is very few words. Even this morning, I had very few words. First and foremost is to send a message of goodwill to all our Muslim brothers and sisters across the country during this holy month of Ramadan. Second, to repeat what I said in front of the cameras earlier, that in Kenya, we are proud of our diversity. A nation of many ethnic groups, many colors, many religions, living together in harmony. And we must never forget that as we celebrate our diversity, we must never forget how fragile peace is. And we must learn, as indeed the Quran and the Holy Bible teach us, that tolerance of one another is the theme behind peace and unity. I say it all the time. When we see violence occasioned on innocent Kenyans, this violence is not occasioned by Muslims. This violence is not occasioned by Christians. This violence is not occasioned by Hindus. This violence is caused by criminals. Criminals. And it is criminal elements that together we shall deal and eliminate from our society. There is no religion in our republic that preaches violence. All religions preach peace, coexistence, and tolerance. And that is the spirit with which I intend to drive our country forward. Na ndipo tuwasema yale ambaye sisi tunataka kupigana naye ni wahalifu, ni wafisadi, wale ambao wanataka kuleta mgawanyiko kati ya Wakenya. Hawa ni maadui, na ni maadui wa Waislamu, ni maadui wa Wakristo, ni maadui wa kila Mkenya ambaye ni mpenda amani. Kwa hivyo, siku ya leo sio siku ya kuongea mengi. Tuko hapa kumshukuru Mungu kwa sababu sisi wote waomba pamoja. Tuko hapa kusema asante kwa yale yote ambaye ametupatia na kuchukua nafasi hii pia kumuomba aendelee kutushikilia kama Wakenya. Na mimi nataka niwahakikishie, nimesikia yale ambaye treasurer wenu ametaja hapa. Na nimesema ya kwamba hakuna Mkenya yeyote ambaye atadhulumiwa na serikali yake. Kila Mkenya ako na haki yake. Na tumesema hapa pamoja na viongozi, na nimewaambia pahali ambapo kuna shida ni yetu, mkuje tukae tutatue na tuhakikishe ya kwamba kila Mkenya amepata haki yake. Mengine yametajwa kuhusu sikukuu hii ya ndio wakati ya haji. Na nataka niwakumbushe ya kwamba kwa muda sasa wa miaka karibu 3 nimekuwa nikiwapatia hiyo siku kama public holiday. Kweli ama sio kweli? Kwa lakini sina uwezo wa kuitangaza kwa sababu katiba yetu iko na zile siku ambazo imetaja, ambazo ndizo pekee ambazo ziko ndani ya katiba. Lakini yangu ni kuahidi ya kwamba kwa muda wangu kama rais, kwa sababu huo uwezo tuko nao, hiyo siku mtakuwa mkisherehekea kama public holiday. Na ni vizuri tushirikiane, kwa sababu mambo kama haya na mengine wakati ukifika lazima tuangalie hiyo kitabu tujipatia na tutoe makosa na tuongeze mengine ambayo itasababisha Wakenya kuishi vile wanapenda. Mimi nataka kufikishia hiyo hapo. Kwa sasa, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my brother, the Prime Minister of Yemen, who was here to attend the Habitat Conference, and who, when we were having our bilateral meetings today, I told him that I would be visiting the Jamia Mosque in order to break the fast with my fellow Kenyans. And I invited him to come along with me, and he graciously accepted to join us. Asante sana, as we say in Swahili, and karibu sana. You can see we are a friendly people. We are a warm people, our wonderful. We are hospitable, and we expect that you shall revenge when we come to visit Yemen. Wacha, let me give him an opportunity to come and just say 1 or 2 words to you of greeting. Alafu ni waruhusu jameni muendelee na sherehe, na nimalizie kwa kuwatakia Waislamu wote pahali popote mulipo Eid Mubarak. Mungu aendelee kuwaongoza, kuwalinda na kulinda taifa letu la Kenya. Nimejifundisha sasa kidogo maombi yenu, muda kwa naenda makanisa, hata kwenu nitakuwa labda Friday tunatembeleana, kwa sababu mwishowe tunaabudu ule Mungu mmoja ambaye ni muumba wa wote. Kwa hayo machache, my brother, please come and say a word of greeting.
Thank you, my brother President. It's an honor to share this moment, historical moment with you, to have Iftar with Jamia, this historical moment, as you all said, under the leadership of the President Uhuru Kenyatta. This is showing the solidarity of Kenyan society. Not to be fragile, it will be the pillars of new Kenya, strong Kenya, as a model not for East Africa, but the whole continent. What I'm seeing today, this is really an honor to share this moment with you. I will say some words in Arabic. قوة كل مجتمع بتنوعه والحفاظ على هذا التنوع. والتسامح هو العقيدة الرئيسية التي تحافظ بها على قوة مجتمعكم وقوة بلادكم. كينيا ستكون أقوى بإذن الله I said it in English, God bless Kenya. Wa'id Mubarak.
Something I want to give you. Your Excellency, now we are coming to the end of our function, but Jamia Mosque Committee have a special gift for you for visiting the mosque and having iftar here, and I'll call the Treasurer, Professor Esaji, to read. First, they want to give you a copy of the Holy Quran.
Your Excellency, it is an honor and we are quite humbled to present the holy book of the Muslim. To us, this is the guidance for mankind. It's supposed to guide us in all our walks of life. So please take time to read it. And we shall also give you a whole carton of the translation so that you can also distribute it to others. So I would request our chairman, Sheikh Osman Warfa, please present this to His Excellency.
Thank you very much.
That's an English translation, Your Excellency. We also have a placard for the President to His Excellency Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, CGH, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, by Jamia Mosque Committee in Nairobi, commemorating the first ever visit to Jamia Mosque Nairobi for Iftar on 30th May 2019, corresponding to 25th Ramadan 1440. And I'd like to call our Able Secretary General, Ms. Abdul Bari Abdul Hamid, to present it to His Excellency. Please, Abdul Bari.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Once again, thank you. Mungu awabariki.
Thank you.
Asante sana. Asante. God bless you. My chairman, how are you? Asante. Thank you. Baba, thank you very much. God bless you.
Let's see him off. Let's see him off. Chunga mzee, chunga mzee. Oh, Habib.